Hello everybody, and welcome to the latest World of ZZT livestream, where we are continuing once again our journey through ZOZ, and we are going to be starting the final chapter today. Sounds like there's still a decent amount of stuff to do beyond just finishing the main plot line. So I don't think this is going to end up being the last episode, but I suspect that we'll probably get close, and next week most likely will be. It's been quite a month. I guess it's been a month, yeah. We started at the end of last year. I need to get Will on this call, because I am sure he would like to be here. So please excuse me for one moment while I do just that. Hello.
Hello.
He's here.
Yes.
Give me my video and then we can get going. Just think, a month ago this was like a process.
Yes, I think so.
There's one last. Gotta get this window open. Okay. Also, thank you for the requisite 502 ZOZ bits from the Green Herring here. I think we are good to go. We've got Will, we've got save, we've got an intermission to get to. We saved just straight in the middle, like a regular old ZZT game. And as always, go right ahead.
Oh, it's just we are just about to head into chapter 4.
As always, it's been a week. I don't remember much. We were in the ocean.
Yep, we found a gooey old man.
Yeah. We met some turtles. Some were a little too friendly.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen a blinking shark 250 for a player.
It may be. Oh, we got text too. Alright, so we are smack dab in the middle of the intermission because I foolishly saved a second into it rather than a second before it. We appear to have gone back to the village here. Did this intermission have a title? I think the other ones did.
Yeah, it was just Quayside.
Okay. Alright. Drone Violet here. Believe me, if I could teach 1/10 of you what I know, 1/10 of what I know, this village would be in a lot better shape right now. Well, why can't you? I don't know how I do half of what I do, Clem. Hell, the other half, I don't even know I'm doing it. Those who can do, can't teach. As true now as when Father Gross said it. Alright, what's our situation here? Yes. What happened to the village? It's tough to tell because we got our pop-up. I was too busy looking at the characters fading in. I didn't look at the village proper. No one's hurt. Truth be told, it was about time we moved a little further into the hills anyway. Growing seasons are shorter, but we'll get those nice mountain radishes. Can't abandon Quayside. This is our home.
We can't leave Florida.
Exactly. Brought you back here so you could get your things. What about the farm? Our crops? We can't just leave them in the field. We have enough, child. Let it go. Listen to Crone Violet, child. These things happen. The maids and brothers. We'll know where to go looking if they see we're gone. Go get your things. What if Kavu decides to come back? He won't know where to look for us. And it's a good thing, too. We could do to see a little less of Kavu and his brothers. Because he chose me, isn't it? You forced everyone to share everything, and you couldn't stand that we only wanted each other. What do you mean he chose you? Don't pretend you don't know. I remember now. I've remembered for a long time how you separated us, how you drove him away. You didn't want us to be together because you want everyone to be alone, just like you. Go find him then, if you can. Stay here with your bed and your things. But don't come looking for us. You won't find us. Isn't this... Well... Goodbye, Violet.
She's done.
It's done. I mean, that was a bit of an outburst.
So I think if we're going all the way back to the first intermission,
Man.
Something that Father Coracle said was that the tree or the fruit can't take root in the shadow of its parent. So he was sort of hinting at the fact that you and Crone Violet would probably not be able to have a shared destiny.
Villages.
Oh, yeah, that wheel is all messed up.
Sub wheel. Bridge is out. Not that that's ever stopped us. No food. That's never good. Oh, nothing really.
Oh, poor Gato. F in chat for Gato.
Oh, nothing. Yeah, we'll never get... Oh no.
Oh dear.
Well, we better not get a signal now.
This is all that's left. Doesn't look like too much.
Pretty empty village.
Oh no, Father Coracle. Your poor hut.
Oh, damn. Tensions are high right now. Alright. There's our buddy Ben.
Everybody. So we can have a look north and west of here.
Let's see, north should be... yeah. Is the money sign still intact? Oh.
Well,
Somewhat.
it's carved into the rock. It's probably not going anywhere.
Oh dear. Well, yeah, not gonna have a good time here anymore. Oh, but there is something up top. I can find a way to it. No. Wrong way around? There we go. A golden seed survived the destruction. Put in your pocket, feel as though it will lead you to something very special. Oh yeah, let's do our requisite quick... Oh yeah, we're in intermission. We can't really look at our deck or anything yet.
Yeah, intermission, everything is kind of locked down.
We will re-roll our image as well when the time is right.
I think that's about everything.
Yeah. Not much to see here these days.
Oh, it all got broken through. It's bound to happen sooner or later if you keep getting attacked by killer robots.
Yeah, they're not known for quitting. Oh, other side. Okay, looks like we're gonna go up the mountain this time. Oh. Is that it? I'm assuming that's it. Okay. You travel the same path as before, ending up in Stone Hollow Grove. You don't expect to see Crone Violet again.
I just realized, well, I mean, I realized this after publishing, but I kind of glossed over the fact that there were lampreys and a near-death experience between you and then. But I guess you with your bracer, this second time through, it doesn't really pose you much of a threat.
They are just back. What is up with the tree? Lost treasure. Gold seed led you to a lost treasure. Feel as though it has always been here, waiting for someone to find it. Something very special inside. Open it or save it for later. I would
Up to
like to
you.
open it.
Well, if you die after you open it, it won't be there when you get back. So, if you think we can really get all the way to the end deathless, then this is absolutely the time to open it.
Well, let's see. What do we got? We got a very full deck at this point. With a lot of...
That's going to be the other side of it is, what is inside is going to take up many slots. That being said, it will start by only taking up one, so it's something you can kind of ease your way into.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess maybe our best bet is to kind of go through a couple more fights in Chapter 4
Yeah,
and just
let's...
kind of see just how close to the edge we are, because you have burned through a lot of your trinkets to get through the last few fights.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now. No red trinkets, white trinkets are all gone, one blue, couple of cyan, no coins.
We are broke. Alright, let's also do one... Now,
Yeah, give it a roll.
and... You segment.
When? It's
All right.
not on the same one.
I think... Well, that's fate.
That's fate.
That's me right now. Talk to the hand. We got our own ideas.
A little gray-haired elf.
I'm trying to think what leads we got here.
Gotta break some barriers in the sepulcher. So I guess the first is to check out the sepulcher.
Where was that? Where are we going?
Sepulcher will always be the second. So if you press right, it'll always be the second one.
Ah.
Because it's the one you created second.
Ah, yes. Alright. The hole of the crab. All extends backwards into the darkness. A sickening clunk from deep within lets you know that whatever's inside is moving, huge, and metal. You're certain that interacting with this machine within has potential to kill you. There's a symbol here in the language of the lost. It says crab on the beach.
Well, we know who that is. We just don't know what that means for us.
Perhaps we should check out the beach. Actually, let's see if we got anything else going on here. It's been a bit. Brush with death. Well, I've had that. Ah, yes, okay. This all makes sense now.
3 quests, 3 deadly flowers.
Well, that part doesn't so much yet, but
that we don't know about, but we definitely have zeroed in on who that is. So let's have a look at some of the others, I guess.
let's see. Number 3, 3 separate beings. Mind. Strange words to a strange purpose. A blind faith carrying a burden.
So I'm guessing we already know who this is. Anyone who's not been through ZOZ have a guess in the chat? It's been a week.
It has been a week. Oh, we got quiet numbers tonight, actually.
Oh, that makes sense. So let's see. Do we know anybody who is 3 of something? I suppose we can come back to that.
Yeah. Lord. Oh. This one also.
Foul being in a foul place.
Yeah.
Well, now that we know anything about that.
The final one is Dorothy, in a place of complete darkness.
That's right, and the very good cards.
Well.
I suppose, yeah, and let's head to the beach.
Impatience for patience here. The good beach ones. This one open? Yeah, I can make that walk. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Ooh. Go here. Your mouth moves and Carsey's voice comes out. Hey, buddy. Carsey, I'm calling in one of the many favors you owe me. Come meet me by the beach. I'll be in the crab shack. You remember how to find me?
I think we might.
Alright, what's Carsey demand of us? Someone learn how to read all those old scrolls, but that can wait. So then what are we here for? Kidnapping people, obviously, yes. And implanting microchips in them. Saving dumb creatures. Sorry, saving regular creatures from their own dumb mistakes. It's just a side gig. Come here because we're all kind of in a tight spot. Machines running around everywhere. Tight spot might be underselling it a little. If anything, you're lucky. Those things show up every year. You have any idea how crowded the rest of this continent is? You'd be neck deep in refugees tomorrow if the murder bots didn't keep them away. And that's lucky? What's wrong with you? We're getting off track here. Point is, there are a lot of mouths to feed down south and only so much quick flint to go around. Delicious. It's energy. Lighting, water pumps, ventilation, soil purification, electrolysis. Everything you need to run a farm. You've never seen a farm before? You'd really get connected to where your food comes from. You don't use quick flint to run a farm, you just need sunlight. That's what I was thinking too. They could run on sunlight. We just need a way to harness it and turn it into electricity. That's not what I meant. They sent me up here to find a new source of flint, but what we need is a new source of energy. So I built the crab shack. And I am here. You found something I need. Creatures that eat the sun. I can show you where they live. You just need to bring me one of their bodies. Well, I'm probably good at that. Their exopanels reflect energy, dangerous but useful. Bring me a panel from each type, and I can manufacture cards with that same property.
Nice.
Can't resist a good card. And find them growing on the south side of the large white building over there. I'll need to find a way up there.
Seems like we're just a G2 key card away from that. Oh, nice. We got our pictures of our new targets.
Our new plant foes, I see. There's TGH for the art for that.
Mm-hmm.
I forget if this actually connects anywhere I can... What's over here? Yeah. Okay, well I see green.
Ooh, nice.
I see green in the color of what would be ZZT plants.
Yep, you can see some stuff that's flashing too.
Oh yes, that's a mess. See this Donkey Kong of a level up here. Oh, is that a purple trinket? Is that no? It's gotta be an enemy. Speaking of enemies.
Gemini. I don't think Gemini puts bad cards in your deck, so
I hope not.
that's a kindness for anybody in the 4th chapter. tend to all be pretty nasty. Oh yeah, Pokesoft released a new art pack.
Mm.
Includes a board called Slice Me Nice. Now every time I see somebody play Slice in one of these, that's what comes to mind.
I'll have to take a look at that. I'm hopefully gonna publish everything tomorrow because that queue is getting full of stuff, and there's gonna be more on Sunday. It's also been sitting there for a while. I didn't intend to not like publish anything for basically the entire month.
Yep. Well, sometimes that's how it go. Seems to be going pretty well though. Yeah, so yours is the flow heavy deck.
Yeah.
That's right. And you've got beta out that you're kind of leveraging as well.
Mm.
Got it.
Well, we can. Taser didn't update. It's still saying 9 defense.
Oh.
I'm gonna play it just to see if that.
Oh, it'll play as a 9 for sure. That's
Yeah.
nice, actually.
Oh, good to know.
There we go. Oh,
That's not too
Gemini
bad.
played nice. Oh, we're tapped out on coins.
Oh, wow. Huh. I see. We can get an extra 50. Yeah, I'm just.
Pretty good. That's a fresh cyan trinket on top too.
Oh, that one's being very stealthy.
It's kind of sneaking up on you. That's fun. Ooh, and it's got a bit of a speed boost to it too. Very interesting.
Is it red trinkets that give you like 1 health at the start?
That's white trinkets.
White. This nasty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that looks like a plan. Ate him. Spider sen.
Oh, good. They are dazeable.
Always a. Oh, that's a lot of defense now that I'm actually looking here. Oh boy. Oh, yes, that's. Okay, I can actually run. Not that that's going to do me much good here since I need to get through. But.
Yep, it's a start. Interesting. Yeah, I can't remember if plants are dazeable. I guess we'll find out.
Guess so. Nope.
Nope.
Ah,
Oh,
that's
new
new.
mechanic.
I don't know what that means. Does that mean I'm going to get hurt if I attack? It said like it extended its spikes, didn't it?
It did say. And try and reach out with just the 1 point attack. Give you a
1 defense, 10 health. Ah, I see. There's the ignores defense. Wait, did you tell me to do 1 attack because it had 70 defense? Is that the true reason?
No, because it'll take you down whatever you do to it.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
So the mechanism of action there is the bigger the attack, the bigger the retaliation, and it ignores defense.
That's nasty.
But once you're through it, see it turned from yellow back to cyan. So after that, you can go ahead and whack it for the remainder of the turn with impunity.
Would Fade protect against that?
No.
No. Okay. Didn't think it would.
Because this is in direct response to your actions, whereas Fade
Right.
just makes you untargetable. I'm just gonna have another go at it. Yeah, it means that there'll be a few. You get a few attacks in. Looks like you'll get it somewhere to the tune of about 6 or 7 attacks in between retaliations, which is not bad.
Okay.
It helps especially with them 2 yellow trinkets. Trying to come up here and fight these creatures with the default, your default deck and no trinkets is a real beast.
Yeah, that would not go over so well.
You got to come at these guys with a strategy for sure. All right. So far, so good. Yep.
Get that while we can.
Quite so. Right. This isn't too bad. The other thing is, if it doesn't have enough defense, so if it's a yellow and it only was 1 defense and you attack for 8 damage, for example, it'll still only do the 1 damage to you because you'll have broken through the defense.
Okay.
So yeah,
Promise.
you have a lot of ways to mitigate essentially. Yeah, I guess you could drive and see whether you pick up your attack 1 days. Yeah, demo, that's the one.
I can't believe I'm now very thankful for that attack 1 card.
Yeah, it's it benefits the player that picks up a wide variety of cards, especially chapter 4 because there's such a wide variety of sort of enemy approaches and styles. And you'll see that as you get further on in the chapter as well.
I do wish I had this white trinket, though. I am slowly stabbing myself.
A little bit. But you got the coins if you can find a...
yeah, I just need the merchant.
Find a merchant. Okay. Yeah, you should be done here. I don't imagine you're not going to be able to do the 9 damage. There we go. Ooh, very nice. All right, well, you're really racking up the coins. And you've got your Bernard panel.
And I'm immediately back at it.
This fella you can run from. You've already got one. But it's up to you. It's It's a lot of coins. I guess you're at a point where you're still not in too terrible much danger in terms of your health is kind of low, but you have a few rounds left in you.
Well, if things get dicey, I can run.
True.
That out.
Yep, so I guess a sort of semi-Easter egg, but if you run into these plant creatures in order from least to most powerful, then it plays the first few bars of the rose.
Oh, that's nice. That's cute.
I don't know where Granatum falls. I think Granatum is the most powerful. Yeah, I think that 70 defense is the most that it gets.
I won.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I assume that doesn't go away if I just like stop attacking this turn. The spikes are staying out until I do something.
It depends. It has a retract that spikes card in its deck. So there's a 1 in 9 chance that it'll come up in its action pattern.
Let's see.
Oh, there it goes.
Cooperated. Okay.
Very nice.
Can we get anything out of this?
Little something. Yeah, this is not too bad. I'm really surprised, having watched several streamers play through this where there were the 2 yellow trinkets weren't employed. The freedom that having 4 actions in a turn and being able to sort of disable the spikes with the first attack is really a lot more OP than I expected.
Yeah.
Because I've seen real struggles with Granatum. I don't know if H1 is in chat, and maybe they can they can attest to that. So something that you're not seeing because you're able to blast through them pretty quickly is these plants have the ability to run from battle.
Man.
So you can do all this damage, take all this retaliatory damage, and then have it all for nothing.
I don't like when plants run. They should not be doing that.
Yeah, it's unsettling. Interesting.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Too many good cards.
Too many good cards. So it's like I said, you'll be tapped out at a possible 3 retaliatory damage here. So the most it'll take away is you down to 5.
Alright, I'm on chapter 4. I trust myself when I say to skip my turn.
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna attack 2.
Come on, Flo.
I'm appreciating the sound effects more now that I'm playing like 20 cards per turn. I'll risk it for the
True enough.
biscuit.
Yep. Okay, so you've done the Granatum, that's the red one. And the purple and yellow ones are also on this board, so actually you can get through the whole set.
Are any merchants even left, though? Very much want to spend these coins while I've got them.
There are other options. There are 2 merchants left. There's one that is definitely in your future, but it's not an in merchant.
Uh-oh, let me out. No, I'm not. Yeah, as soon as I saw that board, I was like, ah, wait a minute. I will not go there. Not yet.
So yeah, the red is not blinking because you've already beaten Granatum there. Whereas the yellow and purple are blinking because they're still objectives. It's a good start. Yeah. After Granatum, everybody else is going to be small potatoes.
That's thankful. I have not actually died yet. I have come very close on multiple occasions. And, like, right now, all I have are coins. I pretty much lost, like, everything on the last boss fight at the end of the last video. Last playthrough here. Now I'm at the point where I want to do it. Before I was like, yeah, it's funny that it's gone on this long, but it's not going to happen. Now I'm like, no, it can be done somehow.
Yeah, this will be the 3rd Deathless run if we get all the way to the end.
God.
All right.
Oh, there's
Oh.
one.
Lovely.
Love to see it.
Oh, and it's a nice graph too.
A little bit of luck. Seeing as though he has...
Oh, interesting. The taser lasts just 1 turn.
Oh,
And then it drops back down to 0. So if it's the very next card you play.
That's interesting, yeah. Oh. We're learning things.
Yeah. I think I like that. I think we'll I thought maybe to patch that out, but I think that's not terrible. It maintains the feel.
The escape.
There's the first time that intention has been seen. Luckily, we can nip that in the bud. Yuck, yuck.
1 to go.
1 panels.
One panel.
One panel's left. Oh,
Listen, this is a challenge.
the humiliation. So many typos.
Okay, yes, actually, that the tone there, I'm like, that is very. I've heard that. That was definitely recognizable.
Yep.
He's got a friend though, plant friend. I appreciate the variety. Are there any palette swaps other than like Marauder and Maraudist? I think.
Yes, there's one more. Well, there are technically two
Take
more,
a
but
peek, yeah.
yeah. So, Squirp has two palette swaps, and you've probably already met one of them and haven't met the other.
Oh, yeah,
Arclight is a Squirp, and then there's a third palette swap of Squirp/Arclight. In addition, there is a creature you haven't met, a purple creature that uses the same body structure as the lamprey, but it has a slightly different look to it. Instead of rotating teeth, it just has a big eye. But you'll be seeing that one fairly soon. Right, so this is kind of an interesting situation.
Yeah,
so you can fight the Proteus if you take the Argomona down too much. It will get antsy and start to head for the exit.
Yeah, this one I might end up running from, depending on how that goes.
Start. I can't remember what Proteus's status is. Thinking it's blind, but
I'm hoping to not find out. I have like no defense right now, actually. I know I can get some here.
So I guess you could beta out and rest. That'd be a way to get some. Although, yeah,
Okay.
if fated, then, or for that matter, if you take Proteus out, both of those will do the deed.
Okay, cooperate again.
Fantastic. This is a very charmed run.
It has been.
Alrighty, let's see. Yep.
All the cards. Well. Do the damage while we can. Yes, keep defending. Don't go anywhere.
So yeah, once once we're through this fight, I'd be interested to see how many cards you have in your deck. I think you have 25.
I think the last I looked, I think there were like 3 left.
Yeah.
Empty spots.
Because if your deck is too full, then there won't be any room to receive the quest reward. And that'll be a little annoying. But there's a, you know, it'll just sort of change the order in which I think some of this will go down.
No luck.
You're not in too terrible a state either.
There it goes.
Yeah, as long as it's just kind of sitting there ticking its defense up.
All right. Perfect.
Interesting.
Are you
Yeah,
sure it just
retracted its spikes.
Yeah. Are you sure it doesn't just retract when it tries to extend them when they're already extended? I feel like
Yes.
it's being very cooperative.
Yeah, I think it's probably more frequent than 1 in 9. Also, once it's already extended, then I believe it reduces its chances of running a defense card a second time. I think that there are cards in the deck that say if the spikes are not extended, then draw the extend card and reshuffle.
Oh, hey.
And those cards are just skipped. Oh, nice.
I just had a brain fart since that showed up and there was a guy there. I thought that meant that, or no, that's the merchant, not the, or no.
No, that is the thing. It's you didn't completely clear the board, but you did clear out as many enemies as were originally on the board. The other plants grew, and it didn't increase the limit.
Oh, okay. Well, this is not a good starting hand for me. Well, I'll run from this one if I get a chance.
Yeah, you'll get a chance right here.
Guess, yeah, it is still a full meter. Okay, goodbye.
And then you can just walk right over it.
Let's just scoot around. I'm just gonna...
Yep.
I was in danger before on those other boards. I can just go safely.
Easy enough. Right, Carsey.
Oh yeah, actually.
Oh yeah, hit V. Let's see.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, perfect. I think you have just enough space.
Ooh. Free cards. The spike card set.
Perf.
Oh, hang on, that's a... Do I get spikes?
You get spikes.
I get spikes. I like that.
And that is how you get around high defense.
Okay, so one goes away permanently, one just shuffles, and one this stays. Keep. Redraw this card. Okay. Okay. Nice. Good cards. He wasn't kidding.
Yep.
Oh. Will she just keep giving me more if I had room?
Oh yeah.
Jeez. Okay, so that's just your late game deck type if you want it to be.
Yep. That is definitely a viable Chapter 4 deck type.
Where is there a merchant? Please, I am dying.
A very good question.
I mean, look at the little map. Where have I not really been?
There's one out there in the middle of the ocean, just north of where you were for Sea Lion, but I think you've already used that one.
Yeah, I think that was we burned the virus card or whatever there.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think that there is there might be one underwater. So if you go into the definitely there is one. If you go into the octopus building in the southwest corner. So you see where that white energizer is in the southwest.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you're headed.
Do I want to get there from basically where I am?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
It's probably the easiest way. No memories because you've never died.
Yeah, I've never actually gotten to use this. Well. Prime Minister Starfish Jr.?
Prime Minister Starfish Jr. Chairman.
Ah, that looks like an octopus-shaped building.
That's my legally distinct take on the Subnautica theme.
I'm gonna hold on to this key. Yeah, that makes this easy. Okay.
Yeah, you're in pretty good shape. These
The
guys
older
aren't going to
stuff.
pose much of
Yeah.
a threat.
Like
Unless, of course, they get an attack off, because, as we know, anchovies right now are doing 60 damage or what have you.
Well, okay. Just a pittance compared to what I've been getting. Just reach this, or do I have to be up there to get that green guy? Seems like I need to be down over there.
Yeah, I think he's an up and around sort of feller. So here's where you drowned. But you never did go out from here to experience what was on the other side of this airlock.
Oh, okay, there's...
And there it is.
Oh no, blobfish. You poor thing.
Oh, he's so sad. So, yeah, did you see the journal entry on the blobfish? Or is this your first time encountering one?
This is my first blobfish. Don't worry, I will definitely look them up. Now, I keep forgetting that I can actually do that now.
As ZV.
Hello, welcome. You're just in time for the blobfish. we're gonna learn about the blobfish. Let's see here. Here's our water friends are starting. Oh. There you are. Oh, you're on the last
way at
page,
the
huh?
end. Deck type, sad.
Yeah. Gains unfit. Immune to daze. For the machine ascendancy, these creatures were often plucked from the depths and surfaced for the amusement of the elites. An inevitably fatal move for the blobfish. However, enterprising scientists went to work and produced an intelligent hybrid that was able to live close to the surface, where they thought they had imbued it with enough brain power to be amusing. In reality, they had produced an incredibly powerful empath with the ability to devastate the psyches of those it confronted. This led to many elites flushing or casting their blobfish into the local waterways in disgust, creating a wild population which survives to this day. Blobfish are listed as an official cognito hazard, and the history is kept at Quayside. Very good. Yeah, so we are playing some ZOZ. We've got Will here on mic, who is the game's author. That was the bird clock distracting everybody from my lovely words. And this is Weave ZZT, which is just built off of reconstructed ZZT source code and can do a heck of a lot more, while still being very ZZT all the same. I want to just get right to that merchant. That involves winning this fight.
Interesting. So potentially, if you do 5 damage to the squeezer and get enough defense underneath you and spike it, squeezer will just take itself out.
How does it work exactly? It's right now in this current state, if Squeezer attacks, well, I don't even have Spike, but if I had Spike, it does damage equal to the attack to it. My defense number doesn't matter.
No, for every point of damage defended by
okay, so
yellow
whatever
defense,
gets blocked, instead of being blocked, it's then also returned.
Yep.
Okay, so I can try and be a little tanky. Well.
No dice. Oh dear.
17, that's still not going to be quite enough. 8, 16, 20,
16.
6. Oh, that's not enough either.
Nope.
Shoot. Uh-oh. I don't want to lose my coins. Not like this.
You could cyan trinket, which will
that's
draw
right.
you a
Yeah,
card
yeah.
and increase your defense. So yeah, blue trinket and cyan trinket will both be beneficial here. Blue trinket will add to your defense, cyan trinket will add to your defense and draw you a card, and increase your beta by 2. So if you happen to draw a card with another beta up.
Oh, or I can get fade.
Oh,
that works too. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, so at this point you might as well just back at someone. Well, now you're not going to be targeted, so Spike won't do you any good.
Yeah.
But you do get to keep it, which means you'll draw it as your first card the next turn, which would be nice.
I'm gonna regret it, but I trust the blobfish more than I trust the squeezer.
Same.
Show me.
Oh, nice. Squeezer decided to be less aggressive this turn.
That's a lot more manageable. All good with it. Oh, I did have one more draw flow. Does spike toggle for me in the event that I played multiples cards with spike on it? Or is it just once it's
No,
on,
you
it's
can
on?
you can play many spike. You will still have spike.
Okay.
It's just like everything else with defense. It will reset at the end of the turn. Blobfish keeps searching for something.
Sorry, blobfish.
Also to note, the blobfish does steadily lose health,
Oh no.
regardless of whether you attack it.
Why is fate so cruel to the blobfish?
Oh, still hasn't found what it's looking for. With any luck, it won't find it before you take it out, because it leaves an unfit in your deck, and I'm not actually sure.
Okay.
If you have 28 cards and you get a negative card,
Hmm.
then there's a 50-50 chance that it'll replace one
Oh,
of your
good lord.
cards in your deck,
Yeah, that's
which is awful.
unpleasant. It's cold eyes staring directly at me. I had to like check. I'm like, wait, is this the only enemy that looks at you? But no, there's several more that aren't. Specifically side view. But this one just you feel it.
Yeah, it's very judgy. It's a very judgy fish. Uh-oh.
Danger. Well, not that much danger.
Oh, poor K. Kairos.
What
Well, it
happens if I
doesn't really
pick any
matter.
of these, actually? Like, does it just get
It'll
discarded?
say, yeah, it'll say deck full.
Oh, well, then. Hey, it's time to take the 50 coins. What did I have here? Slice. Cover. Eh. Nothing too wild, honestly.
You currently have
Oh, that
7
gets
green
well, yeah, I
trinkets.
got a million of those. I guess I can do that.
Yeah, they finished stacking at 3, so there you go.
Okay.
Oh, blessed be.
Oh, right.
You'll want to always get a free short rest.
I
Unless
knew
you
that.
have
I just
99
went in
health.
the wrong order. There we go. Oh, wow, the white one's quite cheap right now, too.
Yep.
Let's start by making sure I have a bit of everything. Okay. Well, because I had to refresh, man. I had it right. I set it, and then I did something with the stream, and I refreshed the page, and so it's using the default one, which is always the latest. There we go. A good hour late, but better late than never. What are the deets specifically? One more card. That's always good. Okay, so 2 is the max I need of that.
Yep. Two's all you get. Feel free to fill up on all the rest.
Yeah, it looks like I can actually afford things here.
This one's good because the active ability is still good, even if you've already got the 3 stack.
Mm-hmm.
As a negative card in your deck being replaced with a, an R2 rare is pretty good.
Hold off and see how much money we got.
If you have all of the monies.
Yeah, because that's right. There's only one for sale. It looks like I can probably go pretty nuts.
Yeah, you've got enough to get one of everything. So minus the yellow one, which you don't need.
All right, well, that makes that easy.
Then I don't know if there's a card you want to drop from your deck.
I don't really think so. If you had asked me at the very, very beginning of the stream, I would have said that little attack 1. I'm like, what am I going to do with that?
Crash is kind of weak.
Yeah.
Some of these
Yeah, it
defense
is beta
cards.
down, but
The Def 3 Spike Scrap is kind of weak, especially since you have 2 other Spike cards.
yeah, you can always get more of those too.
Yep. True enough.
Honestly, I don't know. I think these are all right. There's nothing.
Yeah. If you want to leave the deck as is, it's still pretty good.
I don't know them anyway. Okay.
Nope.
All my debts
You're
are
all.
paid.
And I think this is the last merchant before the end.
Alright, I'll commit to it. Might as well find out what this is.
So if you'd abseiled into the abyss, you'd be able to use this to generate a bunch of fires, which would allow you to dump cards. But not having abseiled into the abyss and not really having a whole lot of need for card removal in your current deck setup. So, you've got this red plus here. You've already picked up a blue plus, which was the Meso scanner.
I remember seeing it. I think I remember seeing a door for that. I might misremember seeing a door for that. Oh no, the blobfish, he's back.
The blobfish is back. It's brought a friend. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. All right. So the blobfish continues in its tradition of just aimlessly searching. Finds you inscrutable, though.
Guess that's not enough on its own. More good. Hey, not worried enough. Oh, I also did put it to sleep. That's right. Well, either way.
Oh, interesting. Definitely, yeah, definitely want to stay out of the blobfish's line of fire for that status.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
There's only one circumstance, and that's if you were really fighting to get all 112 cards in the collection. Because unfit only comes out of the blobfish.
This is going to be the definitive blobfish screenshot right here.
Yeah, this is the good one. That's the money shot. I wonder. I don't think that there was a direct dopefish influence, but it does have the shape.
Mm-hmm.
The same deal.
Yeah.
You're all the way full.
I just wanted to compare this to the Venom one to my other poison card. But that one wasn't even on the chopping block.
Yep. Well, Venom scraps, so unless you've got a deck that really benefits from scrap. And there are at least 2 archetypes that depend on having tons of scrap cards. Both of them, Venom is a great card in.
I mean, I imagine one is just have a big hitter that just keeps showing up because there's so few other cards that can draw. What would
Yeah, so flow cards. Flow cards are really, really great in a tiny deck. So any deck that has some flow cards and then mostly scrap cards, flow just gets better and better as a fight drags on. So by the time you're hitting round 7, 8, or 9, if you already have, you just isolated to flow cards and a couple of defense cards, and you're just in fantastic shape. And then the other one is if you decided to drain that gacha all the way to the bottom, there is another bracer mod there, but I think you might be too late in the game to reach it at this point.
Yeah, I kind of missed out on that. Okay, so yes, I do not need to have a billion green trinkets. It's okay to...
Just 3.
Yeah, I don't know what, if anything, I'll be doing with coins anymore.
Quite a lot, but we have to break barriers, at some point. So that's where you would have used that red plus that you just picked up. So all it does is get you access to places you already have access to, with the exception of this one room.
Ooh, oh no. They're all dead.
These were the ones they not as successful. Also Rans.
That's what happens if you don't give them their own tank.
I'll hope that they learn their lesson and we don't see a giant tank with 40 or 50 of them later on in the game.
We better not.
This takes you back to...
Oh yeah, that's way out of the way.
Yawn Turtle, etc. You got a few things, you originally went back to the beach because of reading the description in the sepulcher.
Mm.
You haven't been past here, but you have a much quicker route because you now have the guild fast travel, and you can just go down the pink waterfall.
Okay.
Oh, that's some health. Oh, you already.
Yeah, I couldn't
it's
remember.
time
I'm
to
like,
move on.
wait. Yeah. These are the Marauders. Okay. Oh,
Yep.
I see. Well, go away.
I suppose you. Bye, be gone.
That's why I have this character pose.
Right?
Don't think this stays us. Oh no, it does. Okay, that'll do that.
Yeah, Nereus stays is just fine. It's vulnerable, so it'll drop its defense, which is nice. Okay, both just wanting to defend. That's easy enough.
It's very much a talk to the hand situation. It's a very good pose. That's what you look like when you're on your deathless run.
That's right. Actually, I think I might have used this avatar during my deathless run.
Maybe that's the trick.
Yeah, it's just it's got the right frame of mind. Puts you in the right mindset. Take no guff. Can't be dazed. How about
There we
can't
go.
be by. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, that's another one. Inconvenient.
I want to go.
Yep. Sure.
I mean, I did the crab quest.
Yep.
Let me read that description one last time before I can. You rush with death. Someone that values their privacy. Hopes in. Got. Okay. I have definitely dealt with the 3 deadly flowers.
You laughing, Bob?
Well, fingers crossed. Please don't kill me. Yeah.
You've already been through this once, though. The squirrel. With Acorn.
Feel a magnetic tug as your bracer is ripped away from your body. This time you're ready for it. When the magnetic tug comes, you pull with all your might. Your bracer slips free just as the blade comes down to sever your arm. On the plus side, you're alive and attacked. Unfortunately, the effort seems to have again ripped some of the cards loose from your bracer. Press V to assess your losses. Oof. What am I missing here?
Still got models, trains. You got one of your 2 drives. Your deck is still pretty much intact. I've lost the attack 1.
Lost the attack
As long
one.
as you don't run into any more
Still
plants.
got the poison.
Well, you've got both drives. Did you lose your second model? I think, yeah, maybe you lost your second model.
Oh, it's much more drab in
Alright.
here now. Oh, yes, please. More mods, more mods. What do you got? Aha! I learned what beta out does. Old AI predicted it would behave like a trinket. Is that what it did? Kind of. The effect wore off, but it acted like a yellow trinket for one turn. That's fantastic. Thanks for letting me know. Alright, what do we got then? Where's the ins?
Yeah, so I think she says the opposite of what is actually the case, which is that outs are active and ins are passive trinkets. So outs act like passive. So I think she says that outs are passive and ins are active, but actually the opposite's true. Outs are the active trinket effects, and ins are passive trinket effects.
Do I only get to have one of these active, I'm guessing?
For now, I believe.
Okay.
That's all right.
Let me try. Go back somewhere where I think there are some more like reasonably easy fish, and then I can see what an in does.
It's certainly one option.
Back here. Oh. Oh yeah, probably should say hello. Hanafuda. Short, narrow-framed woman is sitting on a stool in front of a large mechanical loom. She looks over at you, dark circles of fatigue ringing both eyes. She sighs, stands up, and shakes your hand. Welcome, new adept. Sorry about the mess. It's a lot, I know. What's all this for, anyway? I'm weaving together fiber optic cables to improve their tensile strength in extreme situations. Why do we need them? Only the doyens know for sure. Oh, I'll let you get back to it. On.
Or Hanafuda. Any Hanafuda fans in the audience?
Have you played Hanafuda at all? Yakuza. He has played it in Yakuza, as I suspected.
And in Clubhouse.
That would be where.
And in Clubhouse games. Oh yeah, that's the one with like the billion different like matches.
He slapped the car.
He slaps the cards.
Yep. Oh, that's what to do with the rest of the coins.
Let's see. Ooh, coins of energy. Ah. That seems good. Oh, was it in the DS one? I know the DS one I had. I don't remember it there. Alright.
So yeah, we can test the bracers.
I feel like the Marauder
Certainly you
will
can
be-
go in and test all the bracer mods one at a time. Now, you didn't try and add a second mod over the first, but if you had, she would have said something to the tune of, she will work on ways to allow you to install more than one.
I did. She said that.
Oh, okay. I must have, maybe my
I might have
stream
just
froze for a
hopped
second.
past it pretty quick or something. I'm assuming as
Okay.
my guild rank goes up, that might become an option.
Seems
What
to
are
make
you?
sense.
Audrey, okay. That's Ooh, okay, 50 coins for 5 defense.
It's pretty good.
This object's supposed to be named %% function.
Yeah, so instead of interaction, that's what they're called in Weave.
Ah, yeah, okay. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Let's see if we can...
Yep. So how to alpha out?
Step 1 is probably to get that
Or,
alpha.
you have alpha in, right?
Or yeah, alpha in.
Yeah, so we have to figure out how to activate it because it's a passive ability. That means that it's not something that you're going to be able to activate. It's something that will be activated on you. Yeah, it might be difficult. Actually, I think based on your deck type, it might be almost impossible for you to activate alpha in. Because you have nothing that decreases your alpha, and you max out before the enemy has a chance to take a turn.
Okay, well, so much for that.
So yeah, there won't be an opportunity for you to ingest alpha because you never run out. 3 keys.
There should be an Easter egg if you got 5 of them.
Oh, they should turn purple. Oh, that's very true.
Isn't that one of the ones you can get with, like, activating one of the trinkets? There's something that gives you, like, a low-tier rare card, I remember.
Yep, those are purple trinkets.
There you go.
Yeah, it's entirely possible to get a bunch of keys, and there definitely is a deck type that thrives on fade. That sort of is riding a wave of fade.
Ooh, you just started fading. You there?
Oh, yes,
Okay,
I am
you're
still
there.
here.
Okay. That was just an audio hiccup for a moment.
Got it. Oh, I was briefly a robot. Oh, that's fun.
Oh, actually, it's already 7:30 here.
Yeah. Yeah, if we wanted to get through chapter 4, we'd really have had to get aggressive about breaking the barriers. So we'll be probably focusing on that during the next run through. That being said, you can break one more with what you already have to hand. It's a little difficult to remember because it was a week ago, but the 3 beings in this case are definitely the 3 turtles. The other way to find that would have been to read the descriptions in the sepulcher.
One mind, strange words to a strange purpose, a blind faith carrying a burden. Yeah, I remember that burden now. Okay. This is gonna rip apart my deck, though, isn't it?
Yep.
Made the mistake of losing my place. There. Yeah, I think for an individual game, it's gonna be. Chrono Wars is kind of unstoppable. Does this beat? It's way back when, but I did play Evil Sorcerer's Party. I think that might have been 6 or 7. Waiting for some. Ah, okay. I mean, it is, but you gotta watch those cinemas.
Yep. There's some text too.
Yeah, it is definitely a very dialogue-heavy game. Hulk extends backwards into the darkness. A sickening clunk from deep within lets you know whoever's moving. Yeah, I've heard that before. Symbols here in the language of the lost. They say turtles 3 on the sea.
Interesting. So, yep, stick your arm in. What does it say? Oh, it said it was looking for something in your bracer.
Hmm. Interesting.
So whatever it is has to be in your bracer. I guess that's why every time you finish a quest, you can always get the card. So if you go back and talk to the turtles again, same with car seat for that matter. If you had decided to dump all the spike cards from your deck, you could always get those back so that you could complete the barrier breaking. Well, it didn't do too bad. You're only down. You were down to 3 cards that it took because they were spike cards, and then only 3 more. So it didn't actually do too terribly much to your deck, all things considered, because it just removed the 3 that it removed as a result of the completion of the quest, and then 3 more. So
Let's see.
it could definitely have been worse.
Let me get some more spikes because they seem useful.
Oh yeah.
Gives us a bit of room. Oh, they're gonna be
Yep.
difficult. Like, okay,
Yep. They look good.
works for me. What do we got?
It's a turtle down below you.
Hello, turtle. What's with you, turtles? Riding out the storm. Okay, yeah, we've seen these mantras. Very good mantra.
Oh, it's a thing that goes in your bracer. Perfect. That is exactly what you need.
Was that the same? Yeah, that was the same. Okay.
Carrying a burden.
I went that way. I guess I could have gone that way. I'll never learn how to navigate. That's not this game, that's just me.
Although this game is pretty big. I'll give it that. It's still pretty easy to get lost. All right. It has what it wants.
Okay. Talk to the turtles. I have an attacks, and what did we lose?
Bust them.
Oh, we kept our
Lost
spikes.
1 shift. No. Lost 1 of the drives. And then lost I didn't see what the other one was. Maybe one of the slings? Yeah, it's one of your 2 slings.
Yeah.
Or no, you got 2 slings. I don't know what the other card was. So you had 3 slots open with the storm.
I think I lost a key because I just had 3, didn't I?
Yep, you lost 1 key.
So 1 key, 1 of the spikes.
Deck composition's still looking pretty good, and you kept both of the graphs.
Alright, let's
Well, that's less drab. That's nice.
yes, that's much more colorful. Let's talk to our fellow envoys. Impatience.
Oh,
What we got?
oh, nice. Now you can do both alpha in and alpha out.
says Alpha out too. Alright. Okay, let's talk to these folks and then let's wrap this up. Again, we're running late.
Works for me.
Hawk Mazarin. ALA, climbing rank. Todd recognized the fondle-do. This guy's great.
Oh man,
Tops his forehead.
I'm not really sure. It's definitely an accent. It's sort of southern. I figure he's from the deep north, quote unquote, the deep north. So I don't know what that means. Whether that means he's like deeply Canadian.
Ain't from around, ain't fugie. Looking to fay untie.
Oh, Father Tripolo will explain.
Okay. From the deep north. Yeah, Nap, right?
Oh, you ain't getting through. You ain't getting through. You're not right. They gonna to break. Care smoking hard.
He's very pleased to meet you. Congratulations on making it to Envoy. Thank you, everybody. Uh-oh, I'm recognized.
With those cheekbones.
From Violet's grandchildren. How do you know her? We were road companions. I'm Father Tripolo, by the way. Your grandmother and I go way back. We used to live right there in Quayside. I even picked out the name. Really?
Local celebrity.
Came from Kuan to the south, and she was, well, Violet. Excuse me. The roads were dangerous then, a lot like now. We all thought your grandmother was our ticket to safety, so we followed her. And she led us to the mangroves by the coast. Came up with a name.
Yeah.
First group of settlers all picked out a name. I thought of Quayside because we were by the sea, launching something new. We voted and Quayside won. It felt like we'd formed one big family. Why'd you leave? Wasn't long before the sieges started. That first summer was round-the-clock shifts. Sounds like now. Second summer was even worse than the first. The machines broke through, destroyed crops. It was too much for me, so I went back on the road. Wound up with the Mimiji. And he still had to deal with robots destroying your village. That sucks. You know what the worst part is? I convinced others to leave with me, that we were going to higher ground because we saw the flood. What happened to them? A raiding party hit us in the night on the way north. Not robots, just desperate people. The road makes you desperate. So I gave up my travel sack and the contents of my verse. Some tried to reason with the bandits. Guessing negotiations didn't go well. They ordered us to form a line, then they searched everything, top to bottom. Everyone who spoke out was pulled out of the line. In the end, there were 15 people that refused or spoke out. The bandits killed all those people. My people. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. It's strange. So strange. This pyramid decided to appear on the same stretch of road, like a memory of our condemnation made solid. In truth, it's no wonder the machines had such an easy time conquering us. We had already conquered ourselves. That's heavy stuff, Father. Sorry you've had to carry that for so long. Does Crone Violet now? No, and I wouldn't want her to. She has a tendency to overreact when people are in pain. How so? It's probably better I not say. I'm sure she's grown out of it. But I'm sorry, child. Some subjects are better left undiscussed. If you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I need to rest. Give him a hug. Say farewell.
Or Father T.
That's a rough life.
So Bemidji is a real place in Michigan, and that is why the guild trial happens at the sort of top center here. And you can almost see it if you look at the map. You can almost see the United States and a little bit of the Pacific Ocean on the left side.
I not in a million years would I have connected that, but yeah.
So
that explains the deep north.
Yep, deep north, and so Quayside is there in Florida. You got your Appalachian Mountains where the quarries are. You've got
Is
your
Quayside
sort
on
of
the
New
Mississippi?
I think
Or is that more?
Quayside. Well, something Quay is in Florida. Well, the Florida Keys. Key. It can also be spelled Quay.
Mm. I see. That's
And what's that coin symbol? Oh, there is a coin symbol there.
okay.
Except
Yes.
we haven't had the opportunity.
Well, that's okay.
Well, we've had the opportunity. We just haven't availed ourselves of it, I
Okay,
guess.
this I like. I'm 100% gonna forget that I loaded up with both the alphas next week, but I'm sure that'll be a good time. So,
Oh yeah.
thank you for the follow, Hesh. We are just gonna wrap things up here, though. But thank you for continuing to guide me through here on this author-assisted deathless run.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, everything is cooperated, so
Fingers
I
crossed
guess
it
we'll just
stays that way.
continue on. And as always, thanks for having me. And I don't know when we'll stream next, if it's next Friday or when, but
I'm down for
available
next Friday
for
if you are.
yeah. So
All right.
far so good. I'm definitely free pretty much every Friday until the summer, but hopefully we'll be through ZOZ
yeah.
by then.
We better be.
Yeah, so I guess it depends. If if we're really ponderous, we may be able to stretch this to another 2. Otherwise, this next one's definitely going to be the finale because you've got one barrier to break, and after that, we're just off to the races.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for making this really cool game, and I shall hear from you again next week. Everybody say goodbye to Will. And Will say goodbye to everybody.
Toodles.
All right. We actually got quite a bit done, actually, this stream, it looks like. Quite a lot of cards randomly dropping out of my deck, unfortunately. But still seems pretty solid. That is going to do it for this week. Sorry, Hesh, for if you did in fact just show up a minute before it ended. But as always, we will be back again Friday at 6 o'clock Pacific. We'll be playing more ZOZ still, and as Will was just saying, potentially finishing it. We might have one more. Ooh, Will, thank you for 5 gift subs. Well, those are all gonna fire in a row. Powerful sounds. Who got those? Who got those? We got H Money. Oh, Fens. Sinjameng, Verisev, AC. And I almost said Will, but that's the person that gave them out. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the support. In addition to next Friday, and also our other stream day is every Sunday. So 2 days from now at noon Pacific, we will be playing some unpreserved ZZT worlds. This week's theme is just games relating to fire and games relating to fighting. We are desperate for themes at this point. It's just kind of a mishmash of whatever, and anything that remotely goes together, goes together. That's how it works now. That's going to do it for this week, and hope to see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Later.